Greetings one and all. Love Them Knives channel here. CH Knives, the knives nobody likes to talk about. Apparently, not many. And so, hey, here I am. What do we got? We got all kinds of color around that pivot, don't we? Moku tie, front and back. It's symmetrical. What the hell? Even all these milled holes and stuff are mimicking the front to give it symmetry and design. And look at that back spacer. Hello, all the way along here, called the Marshall. That's the name of this model. S35VN, so CPM S35VN blade. And a funky, wild looking number it is, isn't it? There's a whole lot of angles on that. But really kind of, I mean, the handle especially is pretty futuristic, kind of crazy looking. And really, tell you the truth, my most comfortable is here, like this, coming up here. And that is a huge sweeping choil area. Not sure how I like that, but, ooh, the baby sharp, she is sharp. Out of the box, comes in a box like this. Bingo. And is it gonna swing around and hit my thumb? Please don't do that. Can you flick it open? Well, with that opening here, yeah, you can finger flick it, probably thumb flick it as well. A lot of jimping here. So really, it looks like you're kind of made to, because, you know, from back here, it's more of a stretch. Here, it's more of a, you can really choke on that sucker. Choke up on it and get it for finer detail work. And this looks like X-Acto Knife City, doesn't it? Kind of that thing. So, very different. Lockup, that's, what do you say that is? 30%? 35 maybe. So pretty strong on that. Ooh, internal blade stop, huh? Yeah, as it swings around here. Absolutely. We'll disassemble this, of course. Doing a lot of that these days. Why not? Just give me some extra frustration. What size do you think these screws are? Ah, all number 8s. Thank you, Mr. Chen. Man, it's nice to get number 8s. They're less likely to get wallered out and stuff like that when you have a larger Torx to use, you know, bit. Instead of teeny little 5s and 6s. Makes it a little bit more difficult and gives you some potential that where something may go wrong. There you go. Nice titanium backspacer. And Steve Kluver goes, I'm not getting enough spine shots. Okay, here you go, Steve. Next 10 minutes. There you go, buddy. Spine. And pocket clip. Machine pocket clip from titanium. Kind of just a button top, but the rest of these are those socket head and nicely machined. Well, minus that one, I guess. Hardened steel insert. Over travel stop? Oh yeah. We'll see how that works. It may be up front where it overlaps this front part, not up here. Well, no, it is right there, isn't it? You can see it through there. All right, how big is this dog? And how much does it weigh? And how fat is it? And what's the distal taper on it? And here we go, 3 3/4 inch to here. Down here, God only knows, however you want to measure that. But 95, 96 millimeters at least. 8 5/8 overall length and 22 centimeters right on the nose. Now, where's my little caliper deal? Here it is. Let's see how fat this thing is. Pretty standard. Fair, 0.52, come on, 0.52 13.3 millimeters. Blade stock, 4 millimeters at 0.15. So, what do you think? That's some crazy looking knife. I'm just being a little cautious with it because I don't have a flipper tab catching my thumb telling me it's okay. So I haven't really practiced with it. Okay, if it swings around, yeah, no, I don't want it to hit me there. Kind of think of it. But it's got a nice drop to it, and it's nice and easy to finger flick. Detent. 4.5. Not real heavy, but pretty similar to most flippers. Yeah, easy to do. Especially if I can do it like this, then it's really closer to about a 4. Now let's just call it a 4. But snaps right open with the flipper tab, which is jimped and it's canted forward and it's not real tall. But the knife itself is pretty long. Depending on how big your hands are, you may need to choke beyond that point. See, usually you can put it right there in the meat of your palm and pop it, so you got a place to support it. But, you know, depending on how big your hands are, you may have to choke past that to actuate that. And, oh, where's my detent? My pounds pull per pull. So I got the string hooked up, and we'll put it around here, okay? So let's put the string around here. Anybody know I'm starting to mess with you here? Okay, the string around here, and then this is my indicator here. So we'll just pull, and when this comes out, that means the detent is too strong, and it's just bang on wrong, isn't it? Okay, maybe that's not. I don't think I'll do that right now. Couldn't resist. Took Linus to that army supply store. He goes, pick carefully. I think some of those haven't been disarmed yet. So, well, I don't know if I got a live one or not, folks. We might find out in the future. Okay, how much does it weigh? And 4.2 ounces, 121 grams. That's not too bad. I wonder if they weight relieved this at all. Okay, just messing with you. Yeah, there's a lot of holes in it. So, yeah, they cut a bunch of stuff out of here. Plus, you know, it's not real tall this way either. Like I said, ergo's really good for me like this. Like this, I feel like I'm too far behind that blade, you know? I feel like I'm relegated way back here. And number 4 is trailing. You know, I mean, it's okay, but I just don't feel like I'm with it. This, I feel like, I mean, if I was going to really work this knife, this is how I'd hold it. I don't think I'm going to do it like this. I don't like this grip. Now, reverse grip? No, I want to... reverse grip, I like this. Or I could do this, but this is not ideal. But at least, you know, I can get my thumb right there on the butt. Oh, by the way, you notice the lanyard hole, and it's tubed. So that's nice with the back spacer. Really nice. Not terribly heavy. Pretty good sized knife though. 3.8 inch blade, somewhere like that. So 8 5/8 overall. It's not a small knife. Let's throw something like, of course the Paladin's about a 9-inch brute as well. So these are going to look pretty similar in size. Let's kick it back. Yeah, about the same. They're both pretty good sized knives. Let's throw the Shaman out here. I haven't had my Shaman on camera much. Well, it's bigger than the Shaman. No doubt about that. Yeah, nice. I like this contouring that goes on here. That's very interesting, stylish, a lot of machine work going on here. Contouring, shaping, the titanium scales. These surrounds give it a lot of pop as well. So the fit and finish on this knife is pretty nice. And you can see how they did the cutaways here. So you can get right in here and disengage that lock bar. It's really easy to disengage. And we're not going to let you swing too far, buddy. But the drop's nice. Drop's nice. Just get your damn thumb out of the way, because here it comes. So don't let it swing around and hit you. You see how I'm keeping head towards the floor here? That way it won't swing up. But it'll get over the detamp ball, and then I can shake it down. There you go, just like that. Okay, so we got all number 8s. Let's see which side is the tube and which side is the screw. Oh, okay, presentation side has the screw, which I didn't unscrew all the way. Here it is. Okay, what do we got in there? Hard to tell. Let's do this. Okay. It's coming apart like a finely tuned machine. Bango, bango, here it comes. And it all coming apart, isn't it? Okay, so there's that. And it looks a little oily in there. But that's about it. A fairly lightweight stuff at that. And there's your blade travel. I mean your stop travel in there. And of course there's this a steel washer in there. And then not only did they do these holes through there, but they weight relieved it as well. Okay, so I don't know, I guess I didn't show you the paperwork, but this is 148 smackers, 139, sorry. What was this? 139 Pestolians, so that's pretty cheap. Oh, and you can get gray or dark gray. So, however you want to get that. But no, I mean, titanium knife with Mokutai surrounds. And I was talking to Chad Candazar, and I was just, he was going, go figure. How do you do that? I mean, you got these beautiful surrounds, and the thing's under 150 bucks. And it's got CPM S35VN. And if you're saying, well, how do you know that's S35VN? Well, because we've tested CH knives in S35VN before. It is truly S35VN. And so, yes, you can look on our spreadsheet and look at the knives that we have tested for CH brand. There you go. It's all clean and beautiful now. And there's my detent track. And it looks like a little nick there for a ramp, but I don't think that's intentional necessarily. And there's your back spacer. And yes, it just slides right off if you want it to. See what I'm saying? So there you go, and I don't see any reason to do that. There's your pocket clip screw from the outside to the inside. And yes, I mean, they even weight relieved a pocket through there. And your hardened steel insert with a ceramic detent ball and ceramic bearings. Looks good. Well, I was just curious. Now I'm not so curious. Wow, that is light as a feather. This scale here, that thing is light. Really light. And there's your bearings, both sides. Very cool. Let's build it. Very little lube is required. Very little. And then push our little lock bar down. And then just a touch there. And put it back together. Wow, this would be easy to take apart and maintain, that's for sure. Nothing complicated. And all number 8s. And they look the same length, so. Well, you escaped, but not for long, buddy. Get back in there. Oh, yeah. It's finding the threads nicely, and it feels like, you know, like a good, like really good solid threads coming through here. It just feels right. Yeah, it does. Yeah, really good. We're off center. Well, I figured I'd probably have to adjust it. Well, no wonder. Okay, so pivot. The presentation side was our screw side, so we all... What are we doing here? Okay, here we go. 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 That's centered. Yeah, it's a little tighter than I'd want. Okay, that's enough. And yes, that's dead centered. What do you think? CH, they're making some good stuff, aren't they? Check this out. Of course, my all-time favorite, the Emperor. That's just all kinds of beautiful right there. And also now out at a theater near you, the Nighthawk. And it comes in a couple of different titanium. But this is one of those carbon fiber on the front, titanium frame lock. But you got the ceramic ball thing and the back spacer. So, no, this is not my style because of I don't do the half and half. Okay? I'd want it full titanium or full carbon fiber. But that is another model that's out. And the Butcher S35 VN in kind of that dirty bronze kind of bad boy look right here. Very cool. Interesting knife. So we've got quite the grouping, don't we? And I'll get into the G10 ones later. I ain't got room on the table for all the G10 models I've got. But we will be looking at the 3530, the 3531, the 3519, and a couple others in the not too distant future. Take care, my friends. Thank you much for joining me. You know what we do around here. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.